spot, but for MKOI, you have strong lanes, at least through the Azir, that you can try and play through. And also, I think Jojo kind of getting a little bit of a buff as well. The fact that we have...
Hook. Oh, that's one of those dangerous hooks that sometimes hits the wall. Heal coming out. Trymbi's going to pop a heal of his own as they put the Shape Splitter into the bush to get themselves a little bit of vision. Alvaro, 4 slow, piercing arrow, flash auto! That was beautiful from Paduck. Flashes in, has the clips, a Spear of Sojourn, Sundered Sky, something like that, and Jojo, yeah, he's an Azir, he doesn't really want to get MR. As Jojo slides in for Nuke, the Ghost comes out, Trymbi going forward, the Miasma. Oh, it's beautiful again from Shifters. They find a second of the fight. And now Nuke is just able to walk his way away.
The coordination was great from Shifters. As you said, the Miasma goes down and it's flashless. Try and fish for plays elsewhere. Shifters starting to look like they can snowball this.
Did have to invest quite a few Summoner spells into that fight. Alvaro's going to step forward. Chain of Corruption, piercing arrow. Supa has to step away from the chain that was going to catch him. Alvaro dies for the second time this game, doubling the amount of deaths he's had this year.
And that's just what I was talking about, right? Your ability to now still play around should guarantee Dragon, but MKOI is still looking.
And going in, Alvaro does have that depth charge now. Nuke trying to get the presence in the mid lane. Jojo still there, very low HP, and Nuke kind of has to do this back and forth of, well, I can't really step down because we don't have vision control. Elyoya could be waiting in the bush, and he was, so smart play from Nuke as the Drake, the second of the game through the ringer. About 1,000 gold lead in the early game. Trymbi, Supa doesn't know! He's caught up, Chain of Corruption there for the follow-up, and Supa goes pop as Trymbi and Paduck team up on the bot side.
There wasn't a chance there. There was so much CC that came through. The spell shield was already broken as well by Trymbi. And it's a nice pick. And this is exactly how Shifters want to try and play, just this.
It felt like the optimal way to make sure you get as many waves as possible. Cease and desist going in as Jojo does have the Emperor's Divide. Rooster trying to chase him down. Twofold Hex might be enough. Needs to hit another, but the weirding dodge. Flash forward from Rooster! The chase in from Boukada as well as Alvaro look for an engage of his own. Elyoya diving onto the back here. Depth charge down is going to knock up Rooster, but they just don't have the damage. It's a Spear of Sojourn Ambessa as Paduck trades with Supa. Supa still has the flash and the barrier, and Boukada's on his way across. Flash in from Supa, takes the blue, but Boukada wants to take his life, and Boukada and Paduck will find it. This is now officially a shellacking 6-0. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Elyoya is looking to see if he can find Rooster, but Rooster goes and bids for a second and just dodges his way away.
That's the action.
And Jojo needs to be careful because he's going to get chased down. The flank from Trymbi and Boukada. And Jojo doesn't really have anywhere to go. The Emperor locked in the alcove. Sent to alcove prison as Boukada.
Myrwn was able to TP in on, and it was what MKOI brought back at a third Dragon as well in their game against KC, but Shifters not giving them that chance, just pushing them away completely.
There's 3 Drakes to 0 before the 20-minute mark, and 3 Grubs to 0. This is so one-sided as Alvaro caught out with the cease and desist. Rooster there for the chase. Alvaro doesn't have a summoner to escape his precarious situation. And Shifters claim their 8th. Quinfang dodges away from the rockets coming out of that rumble. Jojo now might just be caught out. Vault Breaker in. Rooster looking for the chase. Jojo flashing under the tower. They might just focus on the tower first. Myrwn's on his way across. Another Vault Breaker coming out. They'll wait for that tower to fall. Between worlds goes Rooster. The tower does go down, but so does Rooster. Boukada still trading here. It's 1-4 so far. Trymbi looking for a flank position. Boukada still chasing in. Paduck TP's in. Depth charge out. Public execution. Can't get him away. And knock him on a Supa as he can't escape the clutches of the Shifters. And it's 11-1 now in favor of Shifters.
They're shifted.
Rooster TPing down here as Jojo did the same a couple of moments ago. Not really enough vision for Shifters down towards this bottom side. Shape Splitter in, Myrwn in the pit. Boukada going forward as well. Flame Spitter out from Myrwn. Boukada turns onto him. Petrifying Gate's going to land as well. As it's Boukada who secures the Ocean Soul. Dives in with the Season 6. Good to Emperor's Divide onto Trymbi. And Neeko knocks them back. Jojo's going to find a shutdown. But now Elyoya's in the back of the pit. Rooster can dive over as Trymbi chases out his enemy support. A 2-level lead for the Neeko and a very dead Nautilus sent to the depths. Myrwn still on the chase here, doesn't have that equalizer. Trymbi maybe not enough damage. He's still a support at the end of the day. Elyoya will fall though, and will Myrwn an ace for Shifters. But only a couple of their teammates, and Baron available. Paduck and MKOI trying to split it up, trying to play it on multiple fronts, but they just couldn't do it. MKOI are respawning, but soon they're going to be met with an enemy team has slain Baron Nashor. And Shifters with their Ocean Soul and with their Baron, 24 minutes for Shifters. And yep, they're shifting hard at the moment into 8th gear. Boukada caught out with a dredge line, but no real follow-up from MKOI wisely. Pop Blossom out as well onto Jojo, who tries to flash away, does have the shifting stance, but he can't get away from the gaze of Nuke. That petrifying gaze doing a huge amount of work. Alvaro falling as well. Myrwn TPing in a little bit too late to really assist in anything. Puts the equalizer down to try and clear out the way, but those Baroned up minions are still healthy enough. Inhibitor tower down now for Shifters. 2 members of MKOI down for the next 20 seconds or so. And Shifters might just look for the win here, Rob.
This was not the direction I saw this game going at all, but Shifters showing up. You were concerned about their upcoming schedule. Maybe it's the other teams that need to be.
Apparently so. Supa has to use the spell shield to avoid the flash forward from Rooster, but a piercing arrow almost pierces through him. Paduck gets the shooting going in, but it's only on Boukada. Trymbi tanking the tower. Myrwn trying to get into the backline, does go into that overheat, but just doesn't have the damage to do more than 1 kill onto Shifters. Jojo is back up, puts the sun disc down, dodges away from the chain of corruption. Elyoya falls back, Supa falls low. Rooster takes the kill. And it's an alarm for MKOI as Rooster begins to grow. Boukada goes further forward onto Alvaro, can't quite take him down. The Embers survive just to buy a little bit of space, but Jojo will still fall. Shifters in 26.5 minutes have absolutely routed MKOI. This was a demolition.
The fastest game this split. What a performance from Shifters. There was doubts as to what this team could do this split, but holy moly, that's a statement.
That was incredibly impressive all round from Shifters. For MKOI, as you said, like never felt like they woke up, never felt like they had purchase in the game. And credit to Shifters